I just have this very fond memory of being with grandma. I remember following her around and just trying to do everything that she was doing, whether that be making kimchi or going into the garden and picking vegetables. My love for being in the kitchen at a very early age, I think I loved just being around my grandma and her cooking, and it just always seemed very enticing. Galbi Jjim is one of my favorite dishes. Traditionally, the Galbi Jjim was made during holidays or birthdays or New Year's. I remember I only ate this like on my birthday, and it was very special, and I've always craved this dish. To me, every day is a special occasion, and any day could be a special occasion. So at the restaurant, I decided to serve this dish, and it's one of our best sellers on the menu, and people just love it. One of the unique details of this dish that separates it from other Galbi Jjim recipes is searing the meat. This is a key technique, like all the flavors are Korean, but the techniques that I use are French. Really locks in that meat flavor. We want to take the meat out and then add the daikon radish. And the daikon will give the braising liquid a nice deep flavor. From there, we want to make the marinade, and this has onion, garlic, Asian pear, soy sauce, mirin, sake, sesame oil. I was born here in the States, and I am totally your quintessential second generation Korean American. Being born in America, like my food is definitely a mix of Korean American. It definitely has that combination of both cultures, and I think that's really important because I am Korean American. Here with Food52 and the crew. Say hi, guys. We want to add the marinade to the galbi and daikon along with some water, and then bring it to a boil. Add the kombu, put the lid on, and then we're gonna put it in the oven at 325 degrees for about 3 to 3.5 hours. Without great ingredients, you really can't get great food. I think this instilled in me when my grandma used to grow all of her own vegetables. She did that because of necessity. We just couldn't get Korean ingredients from where we were living. So she just decided to, make her own huge garden. My restaurants are definitely inspired by my background from the flavors that I'm familiar with, which is traditional Korean food, but I wanted to bring a very modern twist to it, and that's where Makbar was born. And then Miss Yu kind of plays on that, but it's more of a cocktail bar. A tip that I always like to give for this dish is to be patient. You don't want to really fuss with the short ribs. You have to let it cook. Even heating is always ideal for this, and the Bosch oven is really great. This dish is great with some roasted vegetables, some steamed buns. So this Bosch steam oven makes warming up the buns super easy and quick. You could also serve this dish with some lettuce wraps. If you don't want steamed bun, you could also serve it with rice or noodles. I love to top it with some red chilies and scallions to give it a little bit of freshness, some toasted sesame seed for that pop. This is the ultimate comfort food. I feel like every culture has their own style of braised meat, and this is really that feeling that you get of your childhood. Meat is juicy, tender, perfect with the bun. Love it.